Hello. I'm here today with Grady. He is a 4 or 5-year-old Bernese Mountain Dog, and he and I are going to be going over a couple of points about physical praise within the Jentle method. So when we go to physically praise a dog in the Jentle method, we want for that praise to be something that is very soothing. We want for our praise to be very intentional and to be calming to the dog, and have it be a moment where us and the dog are connecting, where we're feeling each other. The dog is feeling their body, they're feeling us. It's fairly common that when we begin teaching people the Jentle method, praise can be something that's a little bit different to them. So it can be something that's very exciting. It can be something that doesn't happen a lot. It can be something that happens more mindlessly or habitually. And that's something that we look to change within the Jentle method practice itself. So when we go to praise a dog in the Jentle method, we don't want it to be this like shallow kind of, patting, or like, hitting their side, or, like tapping their side like that. Or like really exciting, where we're getting in there and like maybe even using our voice to express how exciting it is for us. We've also seen praise be where a person and a dog are walking together, and the person is praising the dog as they're walking and touching them, and it might even be unintentional. It's just kind of a habit where when they walk, they touch the dog because the dog may be taller, like Grady here. Or where a person is praising a dog, but their attention is elsewhere. So they're thinking about something else, and the dog is they're just kind of touching the dog in this more disconnected way. So for us, instead of in the Jentle method praising a dog in this maybe more excited way, or in a patting kind of way, or in a less connected kind of way, we want for our praise to be something that's very intentional. Something that feels really good to them. So there's a difference between that and between this. And for Grady, he loves to be touched on his face and around like behind his ears, but maybe dogs really like to be touched on their chest or on their side, or like my companion Stitch really loves it on his hind. So we want to find the points where a dog really enjoys that physical touch, but we also want to physically touch them and praise them all over their body as well. So I know he really likes being praised on his face, but I'm still going to go in and praise his legs, his side, his chest, etc. So again, there's a difference between this praise and this praise, or this praise, or this praise. So we want to be aware of how we are touching a dog, because a person may not even be conscious of how they're doing it. Another tip is to slow down your movements. So if you're praising a little more quickly and you've noticed that's a habit, maybe go slower. And, you know, we want it to be something that we are connected with, that we are feeling, and that is intentional for us. So when we praise a dog, it's usually because they overcame something, or they're doing a good job, or they're making eye contact for like the first time, or they're making more clear eye contact, or they're moving more fluidly. We want for it to be an intentional thing, and less just every time we stop we praise the dog and we don't really know why we're praising them or we're physically touching them. We want it to be intentional, and then we also want to feel that when we do touch them. So feel that, like, good job within us, or good job that you just overcame that, or that you're connecting with me. We want to feel that when we are praising and physically touching a dog. Again, and not have it be as like more of a habit or more of a quick thing, because that could be agitating to the dog. That could change their energy from something that's very calm and neutral into something that's excited. And we want our physical praise to be calming and soothing, not exciting or agitating for a dog when we are practicing the Jentle method. So those are just some notes that I wanted to make to reiterate with praise. You know, if you were practicing the Jentle method, take note of what your praise feels like, what your praise looks like, what the dog feels like when you are giving them praise, why you're giving them praise. All of these things play a part in our practice, and they can help propel our practice forward, or they can kind of keep us more disconnected from the dog. Just depends on if we're being more intentional and we're really working and growing and changing, or if we're maybe less connected with them when we are physically praising them, or not really knowing why we're doing it. And we're just doing it because we stopped and we feel like we want to. That feeling could be valid. It could be like a legitimate feeling, but being more aware and intentional of that physical praise. We're very intentional with almost, I want to say, everything that we do in the Jentle method. We're very intentional with it. We're very intentional with the dog. So I hope that's helpful. Thank you.